What's going on, guys? I'm standing here with John Bird in the LEWS booth. Definitely wanted to stop by and check out some of the new products that they have coming out. John works on their social media side of things as well as the product development side of things. So, who better than the guy that's working on the things behind the scenes? So, why don't you tell me about what you got coming out this year?
All right, I'll tell you about two of my favorites. The first one is the Pretty Gold All New Custom Pro. So this is the Gen 3 model of this reel. I've had Gen 2. I beat Gen 2 to death, and Gen 2 is still running, but Gen 3 is even better. And you're probably going to hit that a lot around the ICAST show, but I'm going to tell you why this reel is actually legit. So it has the ParaMag ITB Breaking System, and ITB stands for Inertia Transfer Braking. And so to simplify that, I'm going to just show you. So normally in your traditional magnetic braking systems, you have the magnets facing right here, and they're facing the inner wall of the spool. Well, here, the magnets are facing up. So if you get a good look at that, the magnets are facing up. And so what happens is, and I'm going to show you this on the spool. So you have this lip right here, this golden ring. You have this lip on this spool, right? And I'm going to show you this. As you're making a long bomb cast, this spool right here is actually adjusting with the brakes whenever you're making a very long cast. So what that does is that helps minimize backlashes. And
Perfect for me.
so I'm gonna tell you this. The bait that we tested this reel on, and it's a bait that's hard to throw, and I don't know if you've ever thrown this, it's a KVD 1.5 flat. It is hard to throw. You will backlash it. It's a great bait, but you will backlash it because it's hard to throw. We tested that in like 10 to 15 mile an hour winds last fall on this reel when we had the first sample of this reel, and we could not backlash it. And so a lot of times you hear breaks people talking about bigger baits. You can cast a big bait long ways. You can cast lightweight baits a long ways. And that's where breaking really comes into play when you're talking about a lot of smaller lightweight baits. So I'm very excited about this because I just love Gen 2. And so since I've been playing with it, I love it. Like I said, I was literally using it the other week, going down the bank, skipping the jig on the laydowns. So that is the the high end one that I'm really looking forward to. Is only $279.99, which I think is actually not a bad price. I think that's kind of standard in those mid tier level reels, but I love that. And then the other one I'm looking forward to is the $99 speed spool. This is the third generation of this reel. If you've had a $99 speed spool, you already know that this thing is freaking bulletproof. You can throw it in the middle of a war, let a tank run over it, let bombs blow up, go back, pick it up, put it on your rod, and it's gonna work. Like point blank simple. It ain't as pretty as the Custom Pro, but I'm telling you, it works. It's just a workhorse. It comes in 4 gear ratio, so you got a 5.6, 6.3, 7.5, and an 8.3. So you can literally build out your whole entire arsenal with this reel. And then this reel right here comes in 3 gear ratio. So 6.8, 7.5, 8.3. So you can build your entire arsenal. I like to put it like this. If you got an arsenal and it's on the budget, $99 speed spool. If it's Father's Day, birthday, Christmas, you want to splurge a little bit, Custom Pro. So you can't go wrong with either of these reels.
And then this one's new as well, right?
Yep.
This is the third generation because I
That's
have the
second on this one.
okay.
Yep. So this is the second generation of the Custom Pro. Biggest thing about is two things that really stands out about this reel. The previous version was a little heavy, so we cut out an entire ounce out of this reel.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's actually lighter than the previous model. And then it has machine gears, so they're super durable. It's going to be really, really smooth, and it has a high carbon drag. So whenever you're fighting those big ones and they start to surge right there at the boat, like the drag is going to come off there super duper smooth, and it's braid ready. So if you see the little rubber ring that going around the spool, that allows you to be able to tie on to it really good. And whenever you set the hook, your braid won't slip because of that rubber ring that going around there.
that's awesome. Especially for like jigging for Lake Erie walleye,
Mm-hmm.
the uh, the spinning setups is the right way to go.
Yeah. And so these are 129, and then you got the little brother, the custom. These are 100. So you get a lot of same features in this reel right here for $100. Same drag. We cut an ounce out of weight out of this one. If y'all might remember the old custom spinner reel, this reel was all white and it had black on it too. So it was a black and white reel. So completely new redesign. I think it's super duper sleek. I mean, this reel it's bulletproof, man. You get it out there and like you said, you catch big smallies. We got a little lake back home where we got some smallmouth in there, but mainly big largemouth. So, but that reel there is slick too.
That's awesome. And what do you got for sticks?
So, rods. we have the TP2s. These are only running at $100. So these replace our TP1 X rods. So those rods were white. If you got the white ones with the gray wind grips, you remember those.
Oh yeah.
We have 24 different models of the TP2 rods. All of the casting rods are technique specific. So that's the great thing about the TP2 rods. I got to mess around with the 7.5 medium heavy the other day, throwing a big worm out on Lake Murray, and it was freaking awesome. So these are solid models for $100. They feel good. They are very sensitive, and I enjoy fishing with them because my old TP1 rod, my favorite one was they call it the crankbait rod. It was a 7.3 medium heavy moderate. Great crankbait rod for $100. Sometimes you don't want let price point kind of determine whether the rod is good or not or a reel is good or not, but
Right.
that was a bomb crankbait rod for $100. And then the last series that we'll talk about is the LFS rods. So this is a brand new series for us. These rods retail for $129. There are 29 models, 12 spinning, 17 casting models, even including some walleye models in these as well. So
Said what?
a couple walleye models in here as well. So for you up north guys like fishing for walleye, we got some walleye models in there. Jason Shakiri, who fishes on the walleye tour, y'all may know his son Jay Shakiri, who fished on the Elite Series. Jay Shakiri played a big role in designing the walleye models as well. So a lot of great things coming out of this rod series. I played with the 610 medium fast the other day, throwing the drop shot. It's fire. So
These are sweet. Lightweight too.
yeah. And if you're an old school cork guy, cork is where it's at. I like the cork, man. So
And one of the cool things about cork is you can actually take some sandpaper or a
mm-hmm.
file or something like that
Mm-hmm.
and customize this cork. That way it fits your hand perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You could go over to my buddy Jeff Little's YouTube channel, go over to his Tackle Craft playlist, and watch him make that rod so that it fits perfectly. He could feel everything, and just step up
Yeah.
step up the game a little bit.
And I know a lot of guys who use cork rods, they'll take U40 and they'll seal it. Because with cork rods, like there is filler somewhere in all cork rods, so you can take U40 and seal it, and that rod will last a lifetime. So
Nice. That's awesome. I'm excited. Definitely gonna get one of the customs and want to play with these a little bit, especially the walleye ones.
yeah.
Awesome, John. Always a pleasure, brother.
Yep. Good to see you again.
All right, guys, check them out. Go to LEWS.com, LEWS.com, and check out the new sticks, the new reels, and I'll see you on the water. Great work, brother.
Appreciate that.